Boy, it's hard to stay quiet when I'm waiting for this. Okay, I believe the show is live. There's always such a lag, and there's always some embarrassing business going on before Maggie and I finally bring it to you guys. Hi, everybody. Just real quick in the chat, Veronica May, K Ride Express. Boy, it's hard to stay quiet when I'm waiting for this. Okay, Shit, I did it again. No, K Ride, I did not get it right this time. It's, the usual echo. Hi, Philip Blair. Genocide's in the chat. Okay, you guys, I'm going to bring Maggie of England on. We're going to get this rolling because we are so excited about our guest today. Maggie of England, welcome to.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Welcome to our show again, Maggie.
Welcome, Robin. I love this time of the week. You know I do. And I'm myself. But being as we've got a lovely, lovely lady in the background, I'm not going to say too much, but I've got a little story about this little angel here, if I can keep my hands still. She's a luminous. She's got a wind-up back. The ladies on the store where I bought it from, her wings did used to go up and down, but my grandson broke it. But she lights up in the dark. I'd gone to a car boot sale, 2005. Seen this in a little box, and I asked the ladies how much it was. They said they hadn't a clue. They didn't even know where it had come from, and asked me for 20 pence. She's been with me ever since. Apart from her broken wings, I love it. And I thought that'd be a great segue for our lady who's coming on.
Oh, that's lovely. And she glows in the dark?
Yeah, she's a luminous, but I can't show you at the moment. But yeah, she glows in the dark. She's been next to my bed for over 15 years now.
I love glow in the dark stuff. I have since I was a kid. So okay. So Maggie, I got to tell you a quick story before we bring our guest on. Okay, back in the 90s, I discovered Banksy. My gosh, I was blown away by the cleverness and the stealth and the vandalism of it all. And then from Banksy, I started noticing graffiti.
Yeah.
And I don't mean gang tags. I mean real graffiti. I mean, it's beautiful. It tells a story. It's colorful and it's vibrant. And I remember taking the train up from San Diego to LA before I moved here to LA and riding along the LA River. It was just stunning because the concrete along the LA River was just embellished and emblazoned with this wonderful graffiti, and it's just, it makes your heart swell and pound a little bit. It was just, I treasured those trips to LA. I'd come every other weekend to visit friends. And that was just my favorite part of the whole trip. And then some community activist had it painted over, had it whitewashed.
Oh,
and I was just appalled. It broke my heart. And then, well, I'm going to bring her on. This is Colette Miller, you guys. She is the Global Angel Wings Project. I'm so proud to have her on. Colette, welcome to the Granny Show.
Hi, how are you guys?
welcome.
You see me? Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we can see you. Okay, well, wait a minute. I need to do something with the, how's that? Is that better?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now we can all see each other. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so before Colette, in 2014, on my way to work, I happened upon a set of your wings. It was the first time I ever knew about you. It was the first time I'd ever seen the wings. And one of our mutual friends referred to it as a tender surprise when you happen upon those wings. And that is such a good description of how I felt and how it impacted me. And then I looked you up and I subscribed to you, and I was just absolutely captivated by number one, the art itself, the colors, the feeling, and then the passion that you have for getting those wings up around the world. And your very first set was in Los Angeles, from what I understand.
Yeah. Very first set was in 2012 in the streets of downtown LA. It was at night, and it was done illegally, because I didn't have permission, but I had my downtown friends doing lookout and helping me to get the first pair up. The first location, which is near Art Share, across from the American Hotel.
And then your second set, where did that happen?
That one was also done surreptitiously, and that was on a red wall near Earth Cafe, also near downtown LA, like in the downtown arts district of Los Angeles, the City of Angels.
How appropriate. And then from here, where was your first place outside of California to do those wings?
Kenya, and it was still 2012, and I hadn't had any public or commercial said success. I mean, the first pairs that went up, people were already instantly taking photos, and social media and Facebook, and everybody was hitting its stride. But I went to Kenya, was working on like some film project, and I ended up in the slums of Nairobi, and I met all these street kids that were living in this courtyard, and they were some of them were really little, but this community leader there, who's since passed, named Machoki, he gathered the kids and started to like form a sports community, like a boxing club. But I put the wings up in the deserted courtyard where the kids slept, and a lot of them were, sniffing glue or drinking glue, and a lot of them would also collect trash for money. But this community leader, we found the courtyard, and I have a video and photos I can show you, but I'll send to you. But I put him up there, and the kids helped, and it was like a really great day. And that's like one of the places where they kind of practiced with each other. And it's a pretty dangerous area. Like a lot of the kids, if you get caught stealing, they'll burn you alive, the villagers. And some of the kids I knew from the boxing club have been since burnt alive. So burnt to because they were accused of stealing, and so there's a real brutal side to life on the street there, and then I went up near Kogelo, which is near Lake Victoria, which is actually where Grandma Obama lives, and that was my second pair that I did. The Global Angel Wings Project, and and that's a beautiful area. But yeah, the first outside of LA pair was Africa.
Wow. And in that dangerous place where children are so at risk and in peril, and you brought the wings to them, what an impactful thing. In the grand scheme of things, it's not huge, but gosh, the meaning of those for those kids and those people, that makes my heart just swell. We can't fix things. We can't make things better, but maybe there's a little corner someplace where you can brighten things. And that's what you do. And that's not the only dangerous place you've been, Colette.
Yeah. Like I've been, danger, that's relative.
True.
But I did do like Juarez after the drug cartel violence. And that was another kind of a community project, because there had been a lot of violence with the drug cartels, and they had shut down Juarez was under barbed wire, and I remember I worked with a group called Juarez e Resiliente, and they brought me in and they put me up in this apartment that had barbed wire all over it, and I was terrified. I was actually sleeping with scissors by my bed, like the scissors I brought for my art project, because I was like, okay, I'm in Juarez. I've heard all this stuff about it. You know, I heard the violence. I could be a target because I'm like a foreigner or an American and a female like that. And so I was a little bit freaked out for a while. And then I put up
This
and
is
that photo.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. And then that photo actually became photo of the week in multiple multiple publications like BBC, CNN, like not even social media. It was actually mainstream media. There's a picture of this soldier walking by one of the wings I did in Juarez, and it's one of my favorite photos. But that went
One of mine, to be honest.
What? One of yours? Yeah.
The one with the soldier, how he's just stood there. I've got chills. I get chills over things like that.
That one nailed it, and it was photo of the week and day in multiple mainstream newspapers, from Arabia to Indonesia to CNN to BBC, and that was a dangerous day.
Yeah, and you know, Colette, if you have links handy, you can post them in the chat.
Okay, you mean on the YouTube?
Yeah, on the YouTube, if there's a link, since I made you a mod, you're able to post any kind of link you want over there in the chat.
Okay. Because here it is. I got lost on that, and that was a dangerous day. I will.
Yeah, and you know, Colette, if you gotta mute, you have to mute your YouTube sound.
I have to mute. Okay, you mean on the YouTube?
Yeah, on the YouTube, if there. Okay. There you go. I do that all the time.
Every week.
Okay, there's
because we don't know how to screen share.
Yeah, I haven't learned that shit yet. But yeah, look, and
all week.
And Colette, when you put those wings up, okay, I'll jabber while you're looking for your links to share. Yeah. But when she puts them up, she doesn't it's not just painting on a wall. She wheat pastes segments of those wings, and when she gets them up, she gets in with her bare hands and textures and smears and colors. And you know, she's an artist that just gets into it and becomes a part of her art. And I find that just, you know, it's gritty. It's down here where we all live, and it's joyous. And,
yeah. Robin passes a pair every day when she goes to work.
Well, you know what? That set of wings that I used to pass every day, the store was sold. And so they painted over those glorious wings, and my heart was broken. And I messaged Colette. I said, they're gone. But now there is another set. It's a different style of wing right across the street, catty corner from where they used to be. It's on the wall of the Clio at the Orlando Hotel. Mm-hmm. And it's a pair of the more soaring wings. The wings go vertically. And dang, one of these days, I'm going to stop and pull around the corner and get a stranger to take a picture of me in front of those new wings. I'm so glad you came back, Colette.
Yeah, that was the wall that they painted out. That was a shame, because that was a really popular pair, you know.
Well, it was a really high traffic area, you know, people going from the valley to LA, you know, that's like one of the main one of the main routes, so gosh, lots of traffic, and those were so special, and lots of people took pictures at that very, very same site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities hit those pair, like Holly Berry, like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of celebrities in Los Angeles on the west side, those were the wings that they all selfied with. And I can't remember all their names now, but there's been quite a few,
I'm sure
Colette Miller, Holly Berry, Annie Lennox, Meghan Markle has a pair with a picture.
Are you shitting me, Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Of course. Meghan Markle.
Musicians, like,
Oh, I found it. Oh, sorry. I've been so looking for this.
There it is. There's the iconic shot that went around the world.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
Yeah. It just touched me in so much. They all do, but that one.
I agree.
Yeah. And the little African boys, the four boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've put them on glass?
Yes. I did Dubai, the Burj Khalifa last year, November. That's the tallest building in the world. And I've also done the tallest building in Los Angeles at the US Bank building. I mean, there's another building with a needle that's supposedly taller, but that doesn't really count.
I know a needle doesn't count.
No, the one in Dubai, Burj Khalifa, I did 3 wings up there, and 2 of them are overlooking the city on the 125th and 124th floor. And those are really some of my favorite too. They're really popular out there.
Well,
I'm surprised.
Well, so Colette, before this opus happened with us all being on freaking lockdown, I see you got your mask there. That's good. You're a compliant citizen. So what had been your plans to do the, I'm assuming the Angel Wing project is still ongoing. What were your plans before this happened?
Well, I had some things lined up in the United States, like Michigan and Indiana, and I think I was talking to Iowa. I was working on kind of a merchandise line, the Colette Miller collection, and that's still ongoing. And I didn't want to get too commercial, to be honest. I didn't want the spirit of the Global Angel Wings to be confusing. And so I'm being really careful with the little products that I'm developing, and they'll have my mission statement with it. And hopefully there'll be like some type of like pay it forward thing involved. And because the original idea was nothing about, I wasn't thinking commercially at all.
Right.
It sort of landed on me, and the social media landed on me. I really, in the first pair, I was thinking about the divine in humanity. We were living in such a confusing time. 2012 is so messed up. There's wars still going on. Humanity's so confused. We're told to buy stuff, and we don't even need stuff. We're told to buy stuff we don't need.
Yes.
And we're so confused in our environment. And so not all of us, like I'm thinking everyone's we're not all so confused, but like, so I just was thinking about meditating a lot about the true source in all humans, in all humanity, no matter how messed up we are, how scarred we are, how troubled, how confused. And I think there is that core place in every living thing, not just maybe humans, that is, I called it the divine in humanity, and manifested. I was driving around LA and I kept seeing wings on the walls, really big in my head and human size. And I was like, wow, wouldn't that just be an image to be given to the world And of course I didn't have permission, so I did it of my own accord. And it had its life of its own. But in the true core of it was that, like, it was a meditation on humanity's higher nature. And I know we're not all perfect. I mean, I have problems every single day with my other parts of me, but there is that part in everybody that can really touch that, like, inner, like, light, even for a moment. And that's what the wings are really about.
Yeah, and Colette, in regard to the commercial part of it, I know, it's ew, but you know what? That's the means by which you can share that joy with other people. And Maggie, okay, this was going to be a surprise, but for your birthday, I have ordered the wings pin, and I'm having it. It wouldn't ship to the UK, so I'm having it shipped to me. It's in two parts, the angel wings. I am keeping one, and I'm sending you the other wing for your birthday. It's going to be real, real, real late. But Colette, this is how we can share in that.
Yeah.
Those little things. We can each own a little piece of that.
Yeah.
That beautiful thing that is at all of our cores. I'm going to get choked up here.
What? Swine, you, Robin. I knew she had something up her sleeve, but I never. Oh, that's so beautiful.
So in a few weeks, you're going to get a single wing, Maggie, and that will represent, our granny show and what we're doing here, and celebrating our guest as well.
And it's so nice you split up the wings, because it's like together you make one whole. So I like you did that. That's a good idea. So when we're together, like.
Yeah. Okay, boy, are we being all sappy here, you guys. So Colette, before you've had, okay, I don't know if you want me to mention, I didn't even ask you, you were part of GWAR.
Oh yeah, back in the very formative years in Richmond, when I was going to art school, Richmond, Virginia, I was in the formative years of this rock band called GWAR that wears these big costumes, and they're very humorous. It's almost like cartoon punk, and we all created our own costumes, and we made a big stage show that was really like, it was kind of punk, heavy metal. It was anti-authority. It was making fun of, like, capitalism and materialism and politicians. It was just like kind of a relief to me, anyway. Maybe the GWAR people, because I'm not in that band anymore, obviously, but to me it was like a release of tension for society. It was because it was like comedy, and that's what comedians, their value is, because it can release tension, from how we are in this world, So, and some of it would have been offensive, but to some.
So you guys were like the punk Oingo Boingo at the beginning. They dressed in costumes and shit because they were on the Chuck Barris, the Gong Show. Oingo Boingo and they wore costumes and danced around. So, you guys were probably the punk version.
Mm-hmm.
Of that. So Colette, you are just this delightful throwback. I grew up, I'm really an old woman, and I remember the Beat Generation. And the Beat Generation, musicians and smoky jazz and people, everybody had a guitar. And then came the hippies and the Love Children and that era. And you are just, I don't want to say you were born too late, because you're certainly making a place for yourself in the world now. But I sent Maggie a clip of you doing a spoken word piece.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
the passion in that. I
Yeah.
could really get where you were coming from.
Wow. Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, no, I really could. Yeah.
Cool.
yeah,
You could feel the energy from you in that, them words, the way you spoke it.
Was
And
that the one with the guitar? Or
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think it was Stevie Casual playing the guitar.
yeah.
Yeah. That was impactful. Just that moment in time. And
Yeah.
it's out there, and people can click on it and experience that. Gosh, all took me back to when there were the coffee shops and folk singers. That generation when everybody was listening to Pete Seeger and
Yeah.
all those guys, and you kind of, that was reminiscent of that. So
Yeah,
Colette,
you must be talented.
yeah, and she doesn't even think about that. She just goes with her passion.
Yeah, it's
and-
the energy from inside that she displays in her wings and everything. You can see it. It's beautiful.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah, it is though. That's your energy on there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can tell Maggie's this spooky girl over in England. She does. She
Yeah,
does.
I've got goosebumps and everything.
Oh yeah, she does her goosebumps and her energy, and Maggie's the resident little witch here.
No,
not
I
even
think people's energy.
yeah.
I've been able to. I don't know. It's just normal to me.
Well, Maggie, it's because you're a weirdo.
I like being a weirdo.
Yeah, I like you being a weirdo too. So Colette, okay, I asked you in advance if we could talk about this, and I remember following you and seeing your travels, and you had this sweet sidekick for a while, and God, I fell in love with him. Because he was just this quirky, energetic sprite. And would you talk a little bit about Stevie Casual?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I'm like, sorry.
Oh no.
Okay, this will be a release for you, darling.
Yeah.
I stuck because he was my best. He's like the closest. He was just my best friend, and then just like he died by his own hand, and so that made things really bad for me, for everybody that loved him. And he was really loved downtown too, and he was like never had any enemies. I mean, he got it maybe on people's nerves sometimes, but he's just like, I don't know. And then he was just like a really true friend. Like it's really rare to have like such a friend that like totally unselfish and unconditional. Like, I mean, like no like manipulation, no malice, just like, so like, yeah, he helped me put up my first wings, and he's traveled with me a lot, and I bailed him out of jail for a couple times. And
that's what friends do.
That's what we did. We bail each other out of jail. But he was like, "Why'd you bail me out? I was almost free with my I was warrant." And I was like, "Well, you were gonna get raped in there." Like, I was like, like, so it was like, but he's like, "I only had 2 more days." Once, if you pay your time in LA or something, like you free all your charges or something. So he was like,
Well, you just fucked it up, Colette.
That's what best friends do as well.
I know. But yeah, I miss him tremendously. But he, he would want me to be happy. He would want me to be strong. Like I still like I still feel him and stuff around, and yeah, it was a big blow. So, but it's been 2.5 years, and
So fresh.
Can't put time on grief.
Yeah,
No matter how long it is.
Yeah, when someone is such an important part of your heart, boy, that leaves this enormous vacancy.
yeah.
When they leave, and you can see this just watching the stuff with you guys. You could see the camaraderie, and you could see the bond you guys had, and he was absolutely devoted to you. And it was what a sweet story. Yeah, Maggie and her goosebumps. Thank you so much, Colette. I know that's a really painful memory, but thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw your wings, I thought, oh man, I want to go all over the world with her, and I'll clean her brushes and hold her paint cans. And then I thought, okay, no, Stevie Casual's doing that. Okay, I can't have that job.
I'm so glad you know his name. No, Stevie Casual. Like his real last name was Bryant, but like he was called Stevie Casual.
Yeah, and that's how I knew him. You know what a bright little beacon he was.
Totally.
You know, and a skinny guy with these baggy jeans, and you know, yeah, I could. You know, we all shared him, and you, and your process, and you know, boy, I'm really appreciative that we could talk about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Brought beautiful memory back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the memory goes on. You know, nobody can ever. You know, they can strip us of any goddamn thing. Nobody could ever take away our memories or our experience. You know, we hold that in our head, and if we sit and just stare, we can bring it all back.
Right.
And relive it. It's just as real and just as vivid in our minds as it was in real life. You know, God, that can never be taken away. You know, we always have that. You know, and you know, people in our lives go on through us.
Yeah.
And you know, and then we carry on. We honor them. We do what we think they would want us to continue doing, and celebrate our own lives as well as theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Colette. Okay, so I don't see anything. So Colette, after this show is over, I would like you to send me any links that you would like me to put in the description, you know, so that our viewers can share.
Show the one with Stevie.
And the one with Stevie.
Yeah. I'll send you that one. Yeah.
Yeah, please. I'm sure I have a bookmark, but yeah, do send that to me.
Yeah, cool.
So, Colette, dear, is there anything else you might want to talk about?
Hi, England. Hi, LA.
Bless you.
Yeah. Cool.
No, thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh gosh, you know what? If it hadn't been for the Corona God, I never would have had the nerve to approach you to be on this.
We're friends.
Well, this little teeny granny show, and you're this international artist.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not really. I mean,
you are too. Well, yeah, you are. And because of this show, you're going to explode across the universe because, you know, we have 700 viewers.
Excellent.
Okay. So, Colette, dear, is there anything else you would like to talk about or share with us before we close the Granny Show?
No, I'm cool. Just everybody stay safe. This is a weird era we're in. I mean, I hope we can come back stronger and wiser and smarter. I mean, everybody, because it's a global thing. It's not just my country, your country. It's the whole earth. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and things will be forever different.
Yeah.
It'll never go back to the way we're used to. So, you know, but damn, humans are so adaptable and we make do and we're resourceful and we can gang up on the internet like this. You know, they can't stop that, you know, whoever they are. But yeah, you know, it's the human spirit is, you know, try to dominate that, you assholes.
Exactly. Human spirit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what's beautiful.
Yeah. And that's what isn't counted on. The human spirit, you know, damn, you know, just all by ourselves, we can rise up.
That's true. I mean, me and Robin never thought we'd have subs or anything, or guests like yourself. It was just as I say, having a natter or gossiping.
Having a natter. Yeah, but you know, okay, again, you guys, I'm gonna close the show. So Maggie, do you have any final thoughts about this show?
Yeah, I'm so touched by what you've done behind my back, Robin. Really, really, really touched. And I promise you, I will absolutely treasure it. I presume it's coming from you, Colette.
No, well, it's coming from me. I ordered it. She has a shop. If you go on our website, you can
triple whammy. That's beautiful. That's even more beautiful. I've got gooses all over me.
Maggie,
is because I can touch one of the angel wings without having to move. So that's so precious. Thank you. I just want, that I love Robin. She knows I do. I absolutely adore the woman. Absolutely adore her, and I can't help it. And
how did you guys
chat? I love all of you that come. I have got a list.
Wait, Maggie, wait. What did you say, Colette?
How did you guys meet?
On the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
No, I was a YouTube bum for a few years. I was always a guest, but never a bridesmaid. And so Maggie and I met on this Sunday show from out of Scotland. Okay. And Maggie and I met a year and a half ago, and we became instant friends. We were just part of the panel. Yeah. And then that show ended after a year or so. And so Maggie and I went, oh, hell. Yeah. Well, we should start our own show.
What we actually used was, we'll get rusty if we don't do this. Come on.
Yeah. So then, you know, it took months and months and months, but I learned StreamYard. I suck at it. And so then Maggie and I started our own little granny show in January. And only just to keep up our friendship, because she lives, you know, 9 hours away from me. And we had this little friendship. She's like my little sister. And so we started this show, and then Corona happened. And but we carried it on. And then I just thought, gosh, I wonder if so-and-so would like to come on. And then, well, maybe this person would like to come on. And so that's how it all began.
Cool. It's a great time for it. It's like perfect social distancing.
I know, you know, the synchronicity, you know, I hate woo-woo shit like that. I hate those references, but you know, the synchronicity of it is just really amazing. Like, Colette, I saw your wings 6 years ago, almost to the day.
Yeah.
Right now. And so here you are.
That memory just popped up on my Facebook. That's why I sent it to you, because you had sent me the photo.
I did. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is weird.
But I love this shit so much.
Even though you don't like the woo-woo.
Oh, I know. I dispensed with woo-woo, 30 years ago. I used to really be into the woo-woo shit. Oh, Colette, you should know what. I'll send you an interview that somebody did of me when I was in the woo-woo crap.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm at this point now at 73 years old. And so having this guest. So Colette, do you have any final thoughts as we close the show?
No, just thank you very much. I really appreciate this, and I hope to see more of your shows.
Well, thanks. Well, since you're locked down, you would be like a captive audience. So that's our story. Okay, my dear Colette, thank you again. We're going to close you.
Nice meeting you both.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, dear. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, what a beautiful lady.
Holy crap, Maggie.
I know. It gets better every week. And I want to shout out to everybody because I've taken notes this week. So
Okay,
we
do
get
a shout out, Maggie.
to Genocide. Love you, our big bear. K-Ride, you're always making me smile. Veronica, our secret agent. Philip Blair, aloha. Effie, you know we love you, Brad. Food Forest, Permaculture. Thank you so much for coming and watching our show. We enjoy yours just as much. Dahlia Allen Meter, welcome to our little show.
Dahlia. Oh my God, Dahlia's my friend. Oh,
Isn't she? Oh, hi. Vicky, sunshine on. Bless you, darling. Thank you for coming in. I'm saving your lot of videos. Robert, I'm too impatient. I've already told her I like to see it all in one go. And Miss Tree, you know we love you. Much love. And Eileen Ebony. And of course, our Charles Williamson. We'll never forget you, dear.
oh,
And that's only the people I could see.
all our good
If anybody
friends.
else missed, I'm truly sorry, but we love you all.
Oh gosh, we love you all, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna end the show. It's a short show this time, but boy, was there a lot packed into it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still flying, Maggie. Holy shit.
I know. I'm all goosey, excited, blown away, everything, all in one go.
Yeah,
It's a lovely, beautiful show. Thank you.
Oh, and what a beautiful guest. And pretty soon, in a couple of weeks, Maggie, you're going to have one single angel wing.
I'm going to be absolutely overjoyed with it. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, well, it'll be a late happy birthday. Maggie's birthday is next week, you guys.
Yeah.
Come Wednesday, wish Maggie a happy boy-year-old day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel your beautiful energies anyway.
Yeah, this is so cool. Okay, Maggie, I'm going to close it because I haven't peed in an hour. And when old people
yeah, I'm sorry.
don't pee for an hour, we could have kidney failure. Okay, dear Maggie, my good friend, have a great rest of your evening. It's still morning for me. So until next Sunday. Okay, you guys, next Sunday, the Angel Muniz variety show. Angel Muniz is going to be on with us. Be sure to tune in. It's going to be a hoot because he's crazy funny and just darling. And so everybody meet up with us again next Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And you guys Google it and figure it out what time it's on for you guys, because I don't do that shit for you. Okay, Maggie, I love you, dear.
Bye 9, and we're off.
We're off.
Much love, everybody.